All eyes on Doge. Big runner. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Friday, starting a little earlier because of this. What's going on? We're dumping. Is it a crash? No, I wouldn't say that, but it's certainly a dump. I will put it in the dump category on a Friday afternoon. So what's going on, everybody? Are we all holding on? Are we freaking out? How are we feeling? It's all kind of inevitable, right? This kind of thing. But that's what we got. So we will talk about it, what's been going on. So how about we start with this. Bitcoin falls below 118K. Wait a second. It's at 116 now. It did hit 115,999. So they did dump it down to 115,999, down below its upward sloping support line. Doge dropped up below its upward supporting line as well. After Trump warns China of massive increase in tariffs. And I'm just like, aren't we done with this whole damn tariff thing? Just when we think we had the whole tariff thing behind us, no, this guy comes along and says, massive increase. It's like, what? Massive increase in tariffs. So yeah, so we got. Looks like Trump announced tariffs on crypto. Bitcoin, dump. ETH, dump. Well, just about everything, pretty much. Trump is going to speak in 2 hours, Minnow. Gee, I wonder what he's going to talk about. How he dumped the market. Sorry, everybody, I dumped the stock market. Wait, the stock market too? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't just all of crypto being down. No, it's the stock market too. The stock market has already lost over $1.2 trillion. $1.2 trillion of market cap in the stock market. You know, that's half of Bitcoin's entire worth wiped out of the stock market today. But yeah, so in my opinion, right, because that's what you come here for. Well, what does Kriss think, right? I think this started it. And then the market makers, of course, climbed on board and said, yeah, let's dump this puppy and take out those lower long leverage trades. And it's kind of interesting when you look at the chart because Dogecoin, now we talked about this level yesterday during the live stream, 25.4, right? We drew this white line here, right? I said, that's about the line that we would need to see. And I drew that line when we were down here at like 24.8. Excuse me, I need to get a drink. Oh, what's this? What's that? And what is Kriss holding here for his drink? Might as well, right? Pop a cold one. Much better. So yesterday, you need a drink too? You want one? I know, right? So yeah, we were down here at about 24.8. We looked at the heat map we looked at the heat map and we said, it looks like there are shorts up to 25.4. And I drew that line right there. And I said, yep, we're going to hit that line. Then we traded up to about 24 or 20, 25.4 at 25.33 here. So what we traded up to, almost to that line. And look what happened this morning. This morning, there's a Dogecoin wick that came all the way up to 25.4. It hit our target. It hit our target right there. And do you know what time that was? That was at about 9:29. Now, what is it about 9:29 on a Friday morning? That's 1 minute before the US stock market opens. And then when the stock market opened, look what happened. Dump, 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 dump. So, yeah. I think the market makers knew this was going to dump. They were ready for it. So what did they do? They pumped the price up, right? They pumped the price up to go higher right up until 9:30 and then dumped it. Bitcoin, same thing. Look at this. Bitcoin went all the way up to 122.6, which is higher than it had been the whole day before. And there was hundreds of millions of dollars of leverage there that didn't get wiped out on Thursday. So this morning, they brought it up, wiped it out, and then dumped. Now, I would show you how much leverage was taken out, except the CoinGlass website is down. The CoinGlass website is down where I track all the leverage because you know what? It can't handle the traffic because so many people are trying to figure out what the heck happened. And they all know it's the damn market makers and they all know it's the leverage and they want to see the heat maps and CoinGlass that their servers can't handle it. Because we all know CZ, Binance, HTX, OKB, they're all doing the same thing. The phone app works, Sebastian? Okay. The CoinGlass phone app works. But not here. I know, without CoinGlass, what do we do, Ryan? 504 error is a good description of today's markets. Yeah. If only we could have taken a gateway timeout, at 9:30. If only we could have taken a gateway timeout. So, who predicted this? Who predicted this? Well, let's look. Let's take a look. Here's Lark Davis. Lark Davis posted this 8:30 this morning. 8:30 this morning. Lark says, BTC faked out the markets twice at 120K, trapped the breakout chasers, sent it back down, and now the level has finally flipped. Price broke above 120K and is consolidating on top of it. If the floor holds, momentum stays bullish. Eyes on the 1.618 fib at 130K. So at 8:30 this morning, Lark Davis was bullish. He's like, if the floor holds, right, that's his little just got to put that out there just in case. But he wasn't saying it was dropping. No, he's saying we're going up to 130 on Bitcoin to the 1.618 fib. So that was Lark. We got Gel as well. Here's Gel at, it was like early this morning. Good morning. Bitcoin is still trading inside the falling wedge, holding the 50-day EMA, expecting a breakout in the next 24 hours. Oh, it broke out all right, Gel, but not the way you called it. Because you said it was going to hold the 50-day EMA, and it did not it is now all the way down into the gray box down here, which is below 116.6 in the gray box. So he didn't predict that. And not only on Bitcoin, but also ETH. And this was at 9:12 a.m. 9:12. You know what 9:12 is, right? It's 18 minutes before the whole market dumped. And Gel says breakout plus bull flag for ETH. Time for a glorious ETH Q4. Please and thank you, $10,000. Right? So, I'm just saying, we got a lot of guys. There's a ton of these. There's a ton of these posts from right before 9:30 this morning. Everything was bullish. So nobody saw this coming except the market makers. The market makers won today. We all lost. Again, all of crypto in the red. Litecoin was trying to hang on, but Litecoin is still in the green. It's holding on. For Litecoin, that's pretty good. Litecoin is still in the green, barely holding on. Everything else, dumped. We are starting to see a green candle here since Kriss came on. So I will take credit for the green candle. I'm on a 30-minute chart. We're almost 15 minutes in and we've got a green candle. So I'll take the credit. Thank you. This means I've got to stay on longer, right? Yeah, so everything in the red. And again, for those just coming in, we also have the stock market down, mostly red. Few little greens tucked in here and there, but mostly red in the stock market, particularly the Magnificent Seven. Not so magnificent today. Amazon, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Meta, all down bigly. So my 401k took a hit today. And then Mario Nofal, just out of the blue, something big is coming Monday that could shake up the Doge world and all of crypto. What? What was that? Something big is coming Monday that could shake up the Doge world and all of crypto. Stay tuned. And I'm like, what? What is Mario doing? What is Mario doing? And why would something in Doge shake up all of crypto? So I couldn't help myself because Mario Nofal has been posting all of these paid posts from BitOrigin. I said, I'm guessing another BitOrigin thing. How much are they paying you? Because I just can't help myself. I'm just like, I'm guessing it's another BitOrigin thing. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, it's like the decision too, exactly. It's like, no, this is just, it's going to be another paid advertising thing. Vince, it's no longer Indigenous Peoples Day on Monday? We can't call it Indigenous Peoples Day? I just had to say that. I just had to say that. A reverse split of BTOG. Yeah. Yeah. Poor BTOG, right? What are they at now? 40 cents? Down 15% today? Yeah. I'm not buying that. Not buying that. So anyway, I'll stay tuned because that's what I do. And on Monday, we will see what this big thing is that's coming that's going to shake up the Doge world. Ah. And look, let me just look at this and say, huh, just a little bit in the red on October. Yesterday, I was just saying it was still in the green. So 23.2, we need to get up to 23.3, and we'll be back in the green on October. So let's get back up there. How we doing? How we doing? Casper took profits. The House of Doge reposted. No false post. Yeah, well, they repost just about everything. You think it's a House of Doge thing? Something with clean core? Did they buy 300 million more Dogecoin? Bought on the dip? Now they have 1 billion? Maybe. Maybe. 23 cents, new support? Maybe. It came right down there. Hoping it's not straight bear market. Well, this morning I had a video about the supposed extended cycle or super cycle, which means it's just going to keep grinding up through at least half of 2026. Maybe. Maybe. Exactly, right? Exactly. Let me scroll up a little bit, see if there's anything else I need to look at. Hey, Yeely, tell me how you think about crypto today. I don't think the bull market is over. This is just another dump in an overall upward movement for Q4 2025. That's what I think. Stock and crypto markets are testing who is strong and who is weak. JSK is buying ETH. ETH took a big hit, 7.5%. Boy, if you got ETH underneath 4,000, you just had an opportunity right there. Right when I went on live, it was down there at 39.55. Well, I guess I ruined it for anybody looking for lower prices to buy by coming on live a half hour early. It's all my fault. Hashtag blame Kriss. Hashtag blame Kriss. It's all my fault. Never leave us, right? I'll just keep streaming and I just won't go anywhere. It's all green when Kriss comes on. A 5-hour stream with 5 more Modelos. Right? Yeah, Charlotte, I got to stay on. I can't go anywhere. If Kriss leaves, the market will dump again. Right? Yep. Thank you, Duchess. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Vince. Yes. Oh, Charlotte, always blame Kriss. What are friends for, right? What are friends for? Yuppers. A 24-hour stream. You only get credit for the bad things? I'll take it for the good things today. I stopped the dump. A Trump son shorted the market. Eric or Don shorting the market. Ugh. What if everyone stops making predictions so the market makers don't know what we're thinking? Yeah. Oh. Not worried, William. Not worried at all. What do we buy now? Yeah, there was just some good prices 20 minutes ago. Could have bought anything. All part of the process, DW. This too shall pass. Yeah, it's just I mean, you can take any chart. Let's take Bitcoin. Bitcoin almost back to 117 already. But you look at the daily chart on Bitcoin and you're like, huh, still a higher low. Here, I can take these arrows that I've got and I can copy paste. And it's like, yep, still a higher low right there. Still a higher low. It's part of the process, right? This too shall pass. Higher low. Higher low. Just keeps grinding up. And this is just a little pullback. Maybe. Dogecoins as well. Look at that. It's right on. Remember we drew these this purple wedge here? Rising wedge. It's right there, right at the base of the purple wedge. I know it's hard to see on your screens, but that is what it is. It's right there. Like it was meant to be. But I'm liking this green candle while Kriss is streaming. Today we'll be back to 25. We could be. By tonight, we could be all the way back up, total V shape. Not what I'm expecting, though. I would expect that the recovery would be more like that. Of course, it'll be, instead of that, it'll be more like this, right? It won't be smooth like that, but something jagged like that, right? But generally, maybe to 24. That's typically what we've seen. Is something like that. So we'll see whether that happens. A red Friday. You know, but Ahmed, that's the thing. You look back and it looks so easy. But looking forward, looking into the future and thinking it's so easy to swing trade, you don't know what's going to happen. What will happen Monday when the stock market opens? Nothing, some Fox, because the stock market is going to be closed on Monday for the Columbus Day holiday here in the United States. So no stock market on Monday. It's not going to open till Tuesday. We have a long weekend. So Friday sale for those who were taken off early for the long weekend. We celebrate Columbus Day up here in New England. I'm not working Monday. I get paid. That's a good thing. The chart you showed this morning, Ryan says, with the right triangle suggested that the cycles were going to keep getting longer as we go. Yep, that is correct. Yep. And it'll be interesting to see if that's how it plays out, Ryan. It will be interesting. Bitcoin back above 117. Blame Kriss. Yeah, it's going to be a little volatile. A lot of volatility going on right now. William, I didn't expect anything till the end of the month or beginning of next month, as far as gains, right? So this just brought the market, or at least Doge, right back to where it was on the 1st of August. How low, Gene? I think that's it. 23 cents. Of course, you haven't sold. Then you haven't lost. Ali isn't right yet, Melvin. But close. I don't know how long I'll stream. I'll be on for a while, you. It's your fault, Gappy. Christoph is lurking while riding a bicycle. All right. Lurk away. Lurk away. I know Pepe is old news. Wow. Is it in the 8s? It is. Pepe's in the 8s. Bitcoin dominance is at 59.5. It still didn't make 60 yet. So I don't have to call cow on the Lord. This is the dip before we take off. Sunday will be a green day. Taking a break. Bad day, but still bullish. Hey, Raul. Yep. Just kidding on the Downtober. It's just more discounts. Yep, Doge is just right back where it was on October 1st. Wait, the stock market is open on Monday? It's the bond market that's closed? Oh, I thought it was the stock market too. Thought I had a notification on that. Columbus Day market schedule. Banks will be closed in observance of Columbus Day, while the U.S. equity and options markets will remain open. Fixed income markets will be closed. Oh. So I take that back. The stock market will be open on Monday. The banks are closed. Well, there you go. Thanks for posting that note and correcting me. I know it's rare, but Kriss was wrong. It was rare. It's rare, but Kriss was wrong. I admit it. Yep, trade war. Stubbornness. Tariffs. Oh, tariffs. I don't want to hear about frickin' tariffs anymore. He should have just set the tariffs and just let it go. Instead, he dumps the markets. I blame Trump. Buy some more at 23 cents, chance. Para thinks the bottom is in. Chainlink is strong. Chainlink didn't come down. Chainlink. I know I have it here. There it is. Yeah, it dumped too. $20.40. It dumped too. Down 6.5%. Same as Doge. So still strong, yes, but David McCauley says a blind person could tell you Bitcoin's hitting 108. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't put it like that. Hey, Glittery. This is all just fluff until October 20th. Exactly, DB. Nothing matters until October 20th. Who's Trump going to blame in an hour? Exactly right. He'll blame the Nobel Peace Prize Committee for not awarding him the Nobel Peace Prize. That's who he'll blame. It's all Sweden's fault, right? This is expected. The beginning of October was too good to be true. Not going to sell in the red. Yeah, the pasta salad would be good. I agree, Charlotte. Duchess and her pasta salad. Hey, Duprees, how are you? Coiling up nicely, all to the 4-year cycle plan. This is just shaking out more weak hands, taking out more long leverage trades. I would tell you what they are, but the CoinGlass site just ain't happening. Can I go to my saved version? Yeah, we can go to the saved version from the Wayback Machine. I don't know what day this will show though for. 26th of September. Oh, no, now it's gone. Won't even do that. Wow. Yeah, CoinGlass is having some trouble today. Yeah, just bad gateway. Just immediately. Tariffs. The banks. I know the Gaza peace news is actually coming along. Now we'll see by Monday whether we start seeing those hostages being released. Right? It's got to happen. One of those things, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't follow Zora. I heard someone talking about it yesterday. Zora. Up 31% today. Zora. And it was up yesterday too. So I don't know what's happening with this coin, but good place to be the past 2 days. Zora. Litecoin as well. Litecoin has held pretty well. Didn't dump as much as others. Yeah, XPL. Oh man, what happened to them today too? I mean, they've just been going down and down, right? Down another 11% today. This thing has just been dying. Look at that chart. Oh, that's ugly. From September 27th to today, it's down 61%. That's not good. I'd rather die than admit I'm wrong. The French. Yeah, but you know, somebody accused me of never admitting I'm wrong, and I'm like, okay, this time I'll admit it. But I'm right about other things, so I'm not a complete loser. Doge BTC, scooping up some more of that, below 20. Why October 20th? What's on October 20th? It's just another day. Hey, cheers. Hey, Dan. Appreciate it. Cheers to you. Thanks for the super chat. We're hanging in there, commiserating together. You know, with the whole tariff thing, this may shock the markets enough to make sure the Fed does the rate cut. Actually, I think it'll help it. Dips are gifts. Yeah, TB. If you have to ask about October 20th, you're already too late. Exactly. So that's why I say October 20th will be the day the government shutdown ends. 100%. Exactly. Effing Trumps. I know, right? We still need some other comfort food. We can't have the pasta salad. We need some other comfort food. Did you see my hamburger last night? This was my hamburger last night. Five Guys burger. Yeah, I went to Five Guys. Now, I wasn't a fan of just the slabs of cheese they put at the bottom underneath the patty. So the cheese, I don't know if it was room temperature cheese, right? Just thrown on the patty, and then they put the burger on top of it. And then the tomato and the pickles, the onions and the lettuce is how the Five Guys built the burger up. So Charlotte, for the hamburger, the typical hamburger, this is not good. This is not good. I didn't realize that they just put like 3 slabs of cheese on the bun without melting it at least a little bit. So anyway, I mean, it tasted all right. It was a good tasting burger. The patty was a little bit small. It was about $11 for a cheeseburger. I don't know. I mean, it's the higher end, right, of the so-called fast food. It's not like a Wendy's or a Burger King or McDonald's. Those are low end, like fast food. So, but it was tasty. It was except for the cheese. They didn't melt the cheese, and that was kind of a bummer. And someone immediately said, well, yeah, Five Guys sucks. In-N-Out is the best. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have In-N-Out in Boston. There's no In-N-Out burgers here. Hey, Joke Smoke. Giving out some memberships. Thank you. Who got the memberships today? Dupree's, Lolavec, Toroidal, Bullish Billionaire, Challenge Accepted, J. Rodriguez, Ariel Avila, Zip 6972, Hamed Turan, and J Mart. Congratulations for getting memberships. And thank you so much, Joke Smoke. That was very nice of you. Awesome. Charlotte is still dieting. No burgers yet. All right. Keep working on that, Charlotte. Awesome. Great job. Happy Friday from Joke Smoke. Thank you. Happy Friday to you. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Cheers. All cheese and no burger. Looks horrible. Didn't melt the cheese. I know, right? But it was still a burger. Yeah, my American accent. Cheeseburger. Steak and Shake. Are there Steak and Shakes in Boston? Steak and Shake near me. Is there a Steak and Shake near me? Locations near me. It says there's one in Massachusetts. It's in Chestnut Hill. It's out in, which is like Newton. So it's like a half an hour out. Maybe 20 minutes out from Boston to Steak and Shake Chestnut Hill. No. That's Shake Shack. That's Shake Shack. That's not Steak and Shake. What the heck? Why did it give me Shake Shack? I want Shake Shack. Steak and Shake. Colorado. There's 0 locations nearby. There's 0 locations nearby. The closest one is in Colorado, 1,700 miles away from me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is what I get. I get this as my 0 locations nearby. The closest one is on River Point Parkway in Sheridan, Colorado, 1,750 miles away. Do you want directions? Let's go. Let's go. No wonder they showed me Shake Shack instead. It's like, no, Steak and Shake, Colorado. God. Yeah, so much for that. Oh. You've never seen Five Guys do that, DB? Good burgers are expensive. I know, right? Just seeing, scrolling up just a little bit. Great video today, Ali Jaz. I think we're on the same page. Crypto Banter has a great gold versus Bitcoin chart. Good thing Larry was booted. He'd be he didn't hit 22 cents. That was his target. Haven't hit it yet. We haven't hit it yet, Ryan. Wait till Xi Jinping replies on Trump's post. They get into it like on Truth Social. You think Xi Jinping is in Truth Social? Oh. Thank you so much again, Joke Smoke. Have a great weekend yourself. The GOAT of channel memberships. Can y'all just take a moment and buy some Doge right now? Happy Friday, Chad. How are you? Hi, Hamad. How's it going? Not looking forward to the weekend for altcoins. Khan, you don't think we're just going to be a recovery weekend? Can we have a recovery weekend? Yeah, let's just not check the charts over the weekend. Let's just not do it. Based on today's news, how low will Doge go? I think we might have bottomed at 23 cents. 23 cents support. We hit it. The drive is worth the happiness. 1,700 miles. Drive to Colorado? Oh. Or just fly out to Vegas and go to the one in Vegas. And just fly to Vegas because I want a burger. I want a Bitcoin burger, so I'll just fly to Vegas to have a Bitcoin burger. Right. Oh. So many different fast food chains in the U.S. I know people, this is where they were born. McDonald's was born here in the U.S. And people just don't have time to like sit down and they just, I want my food fast. Just give it to me now. I'm not convinced of anything, Ali Jaz. December, January will be the top. I'm not convinced of everything. The Steak and Shakes have the best burgers. The only time I can get Steak and Shake is when I go to Vegas. All right. I think we all just need to go to Vegas and we'll meet up at the Steak and Shake. It's done. Charlotte can let her diet go for a day and gamble and have a Steak and Shake burger We could just meet up there. Hey, everybody, we're going to Colorado. No, we'll just change it to Vegas. We'll just change it to Vegas. Twice as far as England. It's twice as far. Yeah, but can I get a good burger in Manchester? You gotta scope out the Manchester scene for burgers. Oh. All right, the Doge chart still looks good when you zoom out. Hey, we're up to 23.3 now. That means if I refresh my chart, guess what? Dogecoin. Oh, still not in the green yet. Oh, come on. I want to see the green October again. Guess it's got to go a little higher. Ignore our problems until they go away. I'm in. Exactly right. I think we're scudding the bottom now. Dupree's. Yeah, no in and outs over here. Not in the east. No in and out burgers. Legos. We're talking burgers. What better way to calm down? Just don't look at the chart. Oh, wait, it's on the screen. The fast food isn't fast. That burger came out pretty fast at Five Guys. I didn't have to wait long. And you can eat free peanuts. Free peanuts waiting for your burger. That's a Five Guys thing. It's free peanuts. Here's what you get. Five Guys peanuts. This is what you get when you go to Five Guys. There's free peanuts. And you just serve yourself a little bucket of peanuts. They're good. And you wait for your burger. That's a Five Guys thing. Free peanuts. Yum. It's good. Is this a good time to buy Dogecoin? Right. Hey, Chris, when's a good time to buy Doge? 330 was a really good time. There are an estimated 214,000 fast food restaurants in the United States. Wow. Yeah, Chili's is a restaurant. So you're paying restaurant prices if you go to Chili's. It's a low-end restaurant, but it is a restaurant. But anything where there are like waitresses and waiters, sit down tables, you get served, prices are skyrocketing. Yeah. Hey, Sunshine, how are you? Yeah, you won't eat anything in Vegas. You'll be too busy. Free drinks while you're playing, right, Charlotte? Free drinks while you play. You got to tip them, though. You got to tip the cocktail waitresses. But maybe that's all going to go virtual, and they'll be like Annie. Like virtual Annie will be your cocktail waitress, and the little robot comes and serves you your drink. You have a steak and shake. It's just a couple minutes away. Yeah, but now they got the Bitcoin burger. There's a steak and shake in Ohio. Then why are they showing me Colorado? Dumb. ETH got smashed. It did. Dipped under 4,000. It didn't go down to Ben Cowan levels, though. He said 3,600, right? That didn't happen. You already bought these levels of Doge. You're diversifying, a bit of ADA, a bit of SWI. It's a crypto sale today. A crypto sale. Solana. Did Solana dip below 200? It got close. 203. 203 for Solana. It's a sale day today. Sale day. Bitcoin hit 115, 999. 999. But look, since I've been streaming, look what Doge has done. 2 nice green candles. Right. If Charlotte is in Vegas, you won't see her. Just gambling. Jason, you just got a double quarter pounder with cheese. How much was it, Jason, at McDonald's for that? The burgers are in the casinos, exactly. The girls just asked me where she can find Five Guys, right? The Five Guys. It's kind of messy when you eat it. Kind of messy. Gold. Gold con. Back over 4,000. Gold is up. Yep. Back over 4,000. How about silver? Silver back over 50 bucks. Yep. Silver and gold. And Litecoin for some reason. Look at Doge. We got the dancing Doge too. Texas Roadhouse steaks. Oh yeah. But then you're paying restaurant money now. We don't have that. That's why we were talking faster food. Mm-hmm. 19-cent Doge? It doesn't look like we're going to get 19-cent Doge, Johnny. Nope. Doesn't look like that. Nope, Larry's not right yet. 22 cents, he said. 22 cents. And he already got liquidated. So his trade would have been done. Ben's a clown. Yeah, not a clown. William, I wouldn't call him that. Is the shutdown still going on? Yep. Yep. I think they got another week to go. Week and a half. That's my guess. Yes, we talked about Mario's news. What do you think it is, Sunshine? What do you think it is? Something big is coming Monday. Shake up. Ooh, wait. Shake up the Doge world. Why would he say shake up? Shake Shack? Shake Shack? Dogecoin? He said shake up. Maybe there's something in the world. Steak and shake? Steak and shake? Dogecoin? Steak and shake? House of Doge, steak and shake? What do you think it is, Sunshine? Is this a support stream? Is everybody getting supported? I'm just sitting here drinking a Modelo, just chatting with you guys. Is that the kind of support you wanted? Oh, I know, guys, right. We started the stream talking about Trump. For those who've come in since the start, I won't make you go all the way to the back, all the way to the front. I mean, Trump warns China of massive increase in tariffs. Massive increase in tariffs, which caused, right at 9:30 this morning, Dogecoin dumped, Bitcoin dumped, ETH dumped, like everything dumped except for a few that we took a look at. But yeah, it was just like market makers just pounced. But before they dumped, right, they brought the prices up to take out leverage. And I would show you the heat maps, but we got bad gateway, 502 bad gateway on CoinGlass. So we can't look at those. And Ash Crypto says it looks like Trump announced a tariff on crypto because we just immediately, everything was dumping. Bitcoin went to 115,999. ETH dumped below 4,000. Dogecoin floored right at 23 cents on the dip. Nobody predicted it. Everybody right up until 9:30 was predicting bull. Even Gel was talking bull, like everything was bull right up until 9:30. So nobody predicted the dump today. So we ended up with the big red across crypto, big red across the stock market today. And Mario No-Fall talks about some Dogecoin announcement. So that just summed up my first 10 minutes in about 2 for those that were late arrivals to the live stream. But I did start a little early. So part of that is my fault. You can blame Kriss. Just blame Kriss again. Hashtag blame Kriss. But since Kriss has been streaming, we have 2 green candles on the Dogecoin chart. I started streaming when Doge was right at 23 cents. So you can blame Kriss also for the recovery that is going on. I'll take it. Don't blame Kriss. Oh. No, you can blame me today. It's a Friday. I'll take it. I will take it. Just blame Kriss. I know, Bitcoin, right? It's recovered. It's now 117. But it did hit 115,999. Hope this paves the way for the rotation into alts. Daddy Warblaster needs Doge to start going back up so that he can go back to sleep. You just took a bike ride. What were you doing? Yeah, I'm doing the best I can, Christoph. I'm doing the best I can. Whataburgers. We don't have Whataburgers here either. I think that's a West Coast thing too, Whataburgers. Doge usually drops sharper when Bitcoin drops. Yes. Bitcoin down 3.5, Doge down 5.5. So yeah, it is down percentage-wise a little more than Bitcoin today. Not too much more though. Not too much more. Yeah, Groundhog Day. Well, my Groundhog Day thesis was I wasn't thinking it would go down this much. Doge will go back up to 24 cents. Yep, that's what I'm predicting. Bruce, the Dollar Doge party, right? Well, got government shutdown. We got Trump, China tariffs. We got all this stuff that is just putting shade on my party. Totally putting shade on it. He said it's big. I know. I think it's a stupid paid advertisement thing, is what I really think it is. You were sleeping off your depression from the Trump news. Yeah. I know. The whole Lord thing is just, it is kind of stupid, William. I agree. Lord Cowan was just dumb. Nothing else was bringing the stock market, so Trump had to do something. He dumped it. He dumped it big time. Yeah, Trump and tariffs. That was it, Adam. Dada Deer is working overtime and listening. Thank you for your support. You got Kriss on while you're working a little OT on a Friday. Well, thanks for having me on. Going to be a long weekend, do you think? I don't think so. Blame Kriss. Thank you, Christoph. Appreciate it. So nice, my friend. Not to worry. Javon calls for $9.80 Doge, right? We always have Javon. No, I thought he was talking 228. 228. That's his low fib, right? 228. We'll take 228. LOL. Yeah, Christoph. Yeah, you're so funny. 24 cents. 24 cents. Let's go. What's this little red thing? No. Back up in the green. Come on. Duchess, I seriously need to do a little food shopping after the live stream. Got to go food shopping to make those salads. Unblame Kriss. Oh, give Kriss credit. Oh, look at that. All right. You don't need to give permission to blame me. Thank you, Ryan. CZ didn't make his first million until he was 39. He didn't launch Binance until he was 40. And he did wind up in jail there, didn't he, Con? Yeah, CZ was in jail, wasn't he? So how do you think he made that million? You don't go to jail for nothing. I'll just put it that way. Texas, what a burger. There's Whataburgers in Florida. They're not up here. Whataburger started in Texas. There we go. All Texas. The symbol of Texas pride. Wow, Ryan, that's getting up. The symbol of Texas pride is Whataburger. Well, when I'm down in Texas, I will have a Whataburger with you, okay? I will do that. When is Boston playing San Antonio this year? When is that? Got to see the schedule. We could just ask Rock. Let's do that. That'll be more fun. There's my Five Guys burger for those that didn't. For those who weren't here earlier on the stream, I started the burger talk. It's all my fault because someone suggested I needed to give them comfort, and I had a Five Guys burger last night. Okay, so all my fault. Blame Kriss. Five Guys burger. That's what I had. It actually tasted good, except for the cheese that they didn't know. That was the whole cheese discussion. Grok. When does the Boston Celtics play? I have to do this, Ryan. I know you told me before. Boston Celtics play San Antonio Spurs in San Antonio this year. Was it March? Or that's when San Antonio's coming here? No, January. That's January. Boston Celtics play in San Antonio in March. That's right. The January game is here when there's like a blizzard going on and a foot of snow on the ground. So March in San Antonio. All right. I'm going to Texas in March, guys. Ryan, can you get tickets? Can you get tickets, Ryan? I will come to San Diego in March. All right? You have season tickets? Dude. I'm there. I'm coming. Absolutely. March 29th, 2026. I'm coming. Now everybody knows where I'm going to be in March 20th. Mario misses on some of his news. Yeah, he gets paid. He's been doing this paid stuff with BitOrigin. I think it's a paid thing. What will the Asia markets do? What will they do? That's a good question, Ari. What are they going to dump it more? Ugh. One of my exes lives in Texas. One of my ex, DB, we're finding out more about you. One of my exes lives in Texas. No, I didn't buy any Doge today. The easiest way to get $1 million is just buy $400,000 worth of Doge. We don't have enough Doge. I don't see Doge below 21 cents, Keith. I'm having a tough time visualizing 22. I know. I want to see Luke. I will root for Luke Cornett, Ryan. I will root for Luke. I love that guy. Do you know that Luke Cornett still lives in Boston? His family is still here because I think their kids are in school, and I think she didn't want to move. So I think he still has a house up here. Oh, you would take 6 months in jail for $1 billion? Good point, Con. That is a good point. Because he is a billionaire. Six months for $1 billion. Wow. There's going to be FUD. CZ's a little dodgy. Oh yeah. There's no doubt he is guilty. But yeah. I should be knighted. Hey, Charlotte, if I come to England, can I be knighted? Is there a way to make that happen? That I could be knighted? What does it take? What needs to be on my resume to get knighted? Because that's kind of interesting. Sir Kriss. I like that. I like that. The onion was good, Christoph. The onion was good. And even some fell out of the burger, and I scooped it up and I ate it. So good. The bread was wimpy. You don't go for the bread. You go for the stuff inside. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Oh, now you want a burger. Yes, season tickets. Now Charlotte wants to come too. We got to buy extra tickets. And she's like, wait, what sport is that? What are we talking about? Oh my God, that's so funny. All my exes live in Texas. That's right. There's a song, isn't there? That's a song. All my exes live in Texas. There is a song. Oh my gosh. I can't play it though. You guys are going to have to call it up on your Spotify because I can't play the music here. All my exes live in Texas. Yes. George Strait. George Strait. Okay, guys, you're just going to have to play on Spotify. All my exes live in Texas in your houses because I can't play it because I will get a copyright strike. George Strait, 1987. All my exes live in Texas. I can't play it. Crypto Dogs, are you in San Antonio? William says this is war, so the Chinese will dump on us. Meanwhile, Tom Lee thinks that there's going to be an all-time high next week. It's like, what? No. Oh, God. Right. Why couldn't Trump wait until the bear market? I know, May. He could have, or meh, I should say meh. Sorry, I mispronounced. Meh. Trump could have done all this in 2026. Bear market. He's killing us. He dumped the markets earlier this year, and now he's dumping them again. DB, you said the line because of the song, but it's true. So we don't know about you, DB. We don't know. 6 months in jail for $1 billion, a bit more than what I make, but yeah, sure. Just a bit more. Hi, Anthony. How are you? Charlotte's going to knight me. She probably has like a two-handed sword. Charlotte. Just show up and say to King Charles, do you know who I am? Charles, do you know who I am? Oh my God. We don't do Dogecoin prices for 2030, Ali. We're having a really hard time just getting through 2025, okay? Having a little tough time 2025 right now. So, yeah. Go and meet the king. Tell him to sell some gold and buy Doge. God, yeah. I'll do that. During my knighting ceremony, I'll say, you should buy some Doge. Sir Kriss. I know, right? Oh. Gappy, just caught myself driving home drooling, thinking about burgers. You see what you're missing, Charlotte? It's just like, it's just drooling over burgers. Yeah, George Strait. We just looked it up. Texas, place I dearly love to be, but all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Well, there's the lyrics. Oops, I hope I don't get copyright strike by saying the lyrics, because you know what happened to Charlie, right? Yeah, Charlie. He got a copyright claim. He got a copyright claim by saying Taylor Swift song lyrics. Copyright claim. Do you believe that? Got to be careful here on YouTube. Got to be really careful. I hope I don't get a copyright claim for just saying those lyrics. Fallout, New Vegas music. Oh, yeah, meh. We like meh. I know, meh. Love it. So sorry for mispronouncing it first. It took me a second. I was like, yeah, right, meh. Hey, Anthony, this is what you're worried about? Many talking about alt season, and you're worried? Yeah. Charlotte, I like swords. Hey, it's only October 10th. We got 21 more days in the month. So don't mess up don't say I'm messing up on my prediction when it's over only October 10th. Right. Lots of time left. Exactly right. Thank you. Lots of time. Duchess, look what I started. Sir KrissPax. You're making spaghetti, but the burger talk. You know, you can have burger spaghetti. Have you ever had that? Just have hamburger meat in your spaghetti. I know. I just totally messed up all of the Italians, right? And all the burger lovers are all dumping on Kriss now because he said you can put hamburger in a spaghetti. You see what we do here, Charlotte, in the United States? We just we dump on everything. Oh, all of this is a mirage for the incoming alt season. We are doomed. Doomed. Quick. Grab all the canned foods you can. Run for the hills. I messed up the Polish too. Blasphemy, right? RR. Hamburger for dinner today. Well, there you go. Z, you downloaded the Grok app and started talking to the voice under the therapist personality. Yeah, just don't talk to Annie. Don't talk to Annie. Don't do the companion mode. Z, don't do the companion mode. Just don't do it. Butter up a hot dog bun. What was that? Butter up a hot dog bun and put spaghetti in it. Oh. We don't do shoulda, woulda, couldas, Blanca. You can't do that. Can't think like that. You cannot think like that. That is not healthy to think like that. All you can think about is what are you going to do about it now and in the future. Looking forward to the parabolic run to start. There we go, Matt, right? Looking forward to that parabolic run. Oh. You did that a couple weeks ago, cooked up some burgers. The leftover burgers were dry, so chopped them and threw them into the spaghetti sauce. There you go, right? Can't put it to waste, right? I always put ground beef in my spaghetti sauce, Jason says. Annie is ignoring Ryan. Annie is playing hard to get. I know, right? Charlotte, Matt has Grok speaking in a deep British accent. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm ignoring the chart right now, Chad. I'm ignoring the chart. It's just like doing its thing. What's wrong with the companion mode? It is a total waste of your time. If I want to talk to Grok, I want an answer now. I don't want something asking me how my day was, right? Hey, speaking of how was your day? Hi. Hi. How was your day? Here. Let's turn off this nasty chart. And let's look at the cat. This is my companion, everybody. I don't need Annie as a companion. I've got a companion right here. Hi. Hi. Are you purring? Yeah, you love your dada. You love your daddy. Aww. Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna. Can you hear that in the mic? I was trying to see if they could hear it on the mic. That's all. No big deal. Yeah, 22.7 on the chart. I know. 22.6 on the chart. It's dumping. I know. Okay, you guys can see the chart. Big red candle. It's dumping. But I have a cat. But I have a cat. Who cares about the chart? Guess I'm not a lord anymore. Blame Kriss. No, blame Pax Cat. This is Pax Cat's fault. Trump is going insane. What's he saying? He's talking. ETH now to 39. Oh. Well, is Trump dumping the market? Is he dumping the market? What's he saying?
Wife and young children. This week, authorities arrested a man outside a Catholic church in Washington, D.C.
Pam Bondi.
Hundreds of explosive.
That's not Trump.
And on September 10th,
Where's Trump? Nobody has Trump live? Live. God, stupid thing. Live. Live stream will begin shortly. It says. He's not talking yet. He's going to talk about Gaza. Well, that's all right. That's a good thing. So he's not dumping the market yet. Somebody else is dumping the market, though. Somebody else is dumping the market. Don't mess with Annie. I've already dumped her. Oh, she's your girlfriend. Annie is Giordani's girlfriend. You know what, Giordani? She's all yours. You can have her. She's all yours. Don't want her. Oh. The cat, the Pax cat, the cutie. Ryan likes the shirt. Thank you. It's kind of cold today. Had to go with the long sleeve. So, yeah. The super KrissPax. That was a big drop. That was a big drop. 22.2. Looking at the liquidation chart, is it? Can I get to it? Can I get to it? Is it going to allow me? Still can't get to it on the computer. You'll have to look at it yourself on your phones. Just go to CoinGlass on your phones because the computer is not loading. It's a bad gateway. Bad gateway. Not loading. PaxCat did a big leverage short. So he's relaxing, right? PaxCat is relaxed and purring because he's shorting PopCat. He's shorting PopCat. Sir PaxCat. Okay, the PaxCat gets knighted. Sure. Oh my God. You can kind of hear the purring. It was pretty light. New PaxCat. Yeah, don't go back to the chart. Everybody wants the cat back. Oh, you get notifications again, Charlotte. Yep. I know. I don't even want to look. Oh, yeah. Bitcoin is now below 115. Oh, it actually dipped below 114. It hit 113, guys. Oh. What a sweet kitty. Thank you. 100% tariffs on China? Is that what? Oh, did he just post that? Did he post that? No. Don't like that. Oh, don't need that. WTF is going on with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin and ETH both dumping hard. Crash. US announces more tariffs on China. This tariff thing is just killing us. What the heck was that wick? President Trump to impose 100% tariff on China starting November 1st. Well, there you go. 21.6 on Doge. 21.6. We're now at the bottom of Kriss's green box right here. That was the bottom of my box. Below that, we are in trouble. Don't want to look at my portfolio anymore. I know, Daziv, right? I know. Was enjoying my green candles. And then this. The Friday dump continues. Weren't we just having fun about 10 minutes ago? We were kind of laughing, having fun, right? What happened to that? We're cooked. Oh, God. $100 tariff. What? Does Trump know what he's doing to us? Oh, Annie the Bully's back. I dumped her. But yet, all hail the Pax Cat. We have an October sale. Unbelievable. October 21.9. Yikes. Notifications are bad. Bonk is down 16. Doge down. Megal went down to $1.49. My Doge ETF is down. Oh. I only have $24 of buying power because it's all in the market. And I need to save that for my gold. So it just sits there. I got no cash. I could sell my zone stock on Webull and buy crypto now, right? Right? I could just say, let's markets, crypto. Oh, wait. Markets that never close. I have to open an account. Crypto, I have to link. Oh, it still says Webull Pay. I want to do that. Screw it. I was looking to buy some Kilmar, but I got no cash. I have to borrow from myself. Got to borrow from myself. Deposit. Do I have that much? Because I deposited on Robinhood, I just unlocked 4.25% APY for 60 days. Oh, that's funny. $21.9 for Doge. I didn't think it was going down this far. Sorry, guys. I don't want margin. All right, I just placed a limit order. Just placed a limit order. Do, do, do. Stupid Trump. Duchess, you're gonna knight me? Like, we'll see how low Doge has to drop to fill my limit order. We'll see what happens. The worst president since the last time he was in office. Well, for crypto, not good for crypto. Okay, I just borrowed from myself, Denise. I just borrowed from myself. It's going to be a long weekend. This tariff thing is just not good. Not good. It could extend us out through the weekend. Our Uptober became Rectober. No Christmas this year, Cappy. No Christmas. Oh. They heard us laughing earlier, and then the market makers went, no, 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 no. Kriss can't have any fun on his live stream. Dump. He likes his ego better. Annie dumped me. No, I didn't dump Annie. Annie dumped me. It was funny on X. She just wasn't even going to take part in our conversation anymore. She was like, nope, I dumped all of them. And we broke down from the rising wedge. That we did. Not by too much. I mean, if I zoom out on this, it's like, well, a little bit. That's kind of bad. It didn't go below my my green box, though. It stayed within, which was 21.5 was the bottom of that. But yeah, we're close. Because there's high volume, this Dogecoin limit buy is not filling. Robinhood. How low does it have to go? Oh, it filled. I just bought some Dogecoin. I just bought 8,888 Doge. The spread ended up being on the price, the spread ended up being 0.002. 0.002 was the spread. Yeah, 21.6 almost down to 21. Yeah. I just bought on the dip. Is it going to dip more? Maybe, but I just bought on the dip right here. So for those wondering when I buy, I let you know, I just bought right there. I make that a green. There's my buy. Trump knows what he's doing. He just needed more cheap crypto. You already spent your dry powder? I just borrowed for myself. Whoa, 20.8. Going down more. Bitcoin, 111. Yikes. Yikesy. ETH 3,700. Doge 20.1, 20.0. Doge is about to go to 19s. Yikes. Ooh. Doge hit 20.01 right there. Wow. Bitcoin was 111.7. No, 110. Just below 111. These are big. These are big dips, guys. Bitcoin dominance hit 60%. Ben Cowan is probably laughing. 1990 on Doge. $19.75 on Doge. No pinger because the CoinGlass site is down. That was a big dip. I bought a little too soon. I bought just a little bit too soon. Is this a gift zone? Yes, I think so. I think so. Black Friday without the huge lines. I blame the Modelo. Still drinking. Yeah, Chad, not in shock. I'm surprised. Surprised. It's just Doge. I just have more Doge now. 1884, 1860, 1850. Wow. Ouch. 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 Ryan, Robinhood isn't processing. 1858. Doge down 25% on the day. 1800. This is huge. 18 cents. 1788. Yeah, I bought a little too soon. $17.13, down 30%. 1706. Crypto is crashing. now, folks. Yep. Subrat, this is the big crash. Alts. It's Bitcoin's down 8. Doge is down 30. Lowest Bitcoin got was 110.6. But this is alts. 16.5 for Doge. Wow. Okay, you guys can stop talking about Larry now. You don't have to talk about him. Look at Bitcoin dominance just peaking up at 61. Pepe just dropped below 7. What other big ones are down? Optimism, 45 cents. Arbitrum, 24 cents. These are big, big drops. Crow all the way back down to 9.5 cents. Look at that. 50% drop. A 50% drop today. Wow. Sheeb all the way down to 0.00008. There's some big, big drops here. 13.5 for Doge. Ouch. Still crashing. 12.5. Now Doge is down 50%. This is blood here. This is huge. 50% drop on the day for Doge. Wow. I mean, there's no technical analysis that's going to show this now. And like I said earlier in the stream, right? Nobody predicted this drop today. This is when you can throw technical analysis out the window and the news is going to cause the market to move. And now it's just, this is the Trump thing just dumping. 11.5 cents for Doge. Just watching this. I know, Ryan. Look at this. Stocks are dropping after market. Yeah, after market. Stocks are dropping. Across the board. Everything after market dropping. Not anything like crypto percentages. 10-cent Doge. 9.98 for Doge. That Dogecoin I just bought is down 50%. $9.5. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. Nobody predicted this like this on October 10th. Wow. So Bitcoin, what was the bottom of the dip here on Bitcoin so far? 1097. See, Bitcoin only 10%. Doge is down 60% now in the 9s. Oh, it's going to come crazy back up now. Watch this. It's going to come crazy back up. Now already to 11. That 9 was the dip, guys. I think that was it. 9.5 was it. Now up to 12. Yeah, I bought too soon. Wow. That would have been hard to time that bottom there. That would have been really hard to time that bottom. But that was it, 9.5 cents, now up to 12.5 cents. Normally, you would say, wow, it just went from 9.5 cents to 12.5 cents. 36% gain right there. That was a 36% gain in like 10 seconds. That was huge. That was the flush out, guys. It's coming back up now. That was wild. That was a flash crash right there. Man. I mean, look at this. From the bottom at 9.5 to now, 38% gain from the bottom. Normally, you'd see a 38% gain and you'd go, wow, that's huge. You don't think it's over yet? Tiny Taco says. We should go to the minute chart, right? Look at these wicks on the minute chart. Huge. Look at the wicks on the minute chart. It went all the way from 11.8 up to 18 and back down on a 1 minute chart on Binance. That's a 55% wick. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. The wick got liquidated. Hey, Fetsonic, how are you? You made it. Your portfolio. Yeah, don't look at your portfolio, dude. Well, Dogecoin's not 9 cents now on Robinhood. Should be back up to 13. Yeah, it's 13. Yeah, now 14. That, my friend, was the liquidation wick of all liquidations there. It just flushed out. I'll bet that was like $2 billion of leverage. I would tell you the amount, but CoinGlass is down. It's like CoinGlass knew this was going to happen, and so they're down. It wicked up to 19.6 on Robinhood. Yeah, it hit 18.6 on Binance here on the wick. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, Nelson, it wiped out all that liquidation. Robinhood won't let you buy. Yeah, Robinhood. Yeah, I'll bet if I didn't make that trade, I wouldn't get any. Because Robinhood on high volatility, the trades don't go through. You were able to sell your Doge and then buy back on the bottom with 25,000 extra Doge. Wow. Omar, you tried to get at 10.5 and it processed at 13. Yeah, that's Robinhood. Well, it's better than me. I bought at 21 up here. I bought too soon. But I've got more Doge now. I still think it's going to go higher. From the bottom, that's 50% gain from the bottom. Wow. You got lucky, Ruben? Well, I was saying Solana didn't go below 200. 174. 173. Solana's still going down. Solana's still going down while Doge is coming back up. This is a 1 minute chart, guys. Solana's still down at the bottom here. Look at the wicks on the 1 minute chart on ETH. Look at this. That, my friends, is manipulation. Because new shorts were coming in. The price came crazy all the way back up to 4,000. and then dumped all the way back down to 3,600. Total manipulation. God, look at that. That's a crazy chart. On a 1 minute chart, look at the wicks on this thing. Huh. Binance is in China with this? Yeah. Yeah, you don't think they trade cryptos in China? I think they do. Wow. That is one of the craziest charts I've ever seen here on ETH. Took out all the longs, wicked up to take out new shorts, wicked all the way back down to take out new longs. Wow. That's nuts. Dogecoin is still coming up on the 1 minute. This is a 1 minute chart. Dogecoin's now up to 15.8. Yeah, William, you did say we're at war. This is the trade war, and it's like this crypto chart though is nuts. Tom, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, my friend. We are seeing manipulation at its finest, Mr. Crown. And there's no TA that would have called for this. This is a 1 minute chart we're looking at here, Tom. The 1 minute chart. Look at this ETH chart, Tom. Look at on the 1 minute chart, look at this wick all the way up over 4,000 and then back down to 3,600. Crazy. USDT and USD. This is USD pair. The Doge is the USDT. It had one wick up to 18 and back down. So they took out the longs down here and then came up and took out all the new shorts that were piling on with leverage and then came back down to take out the new longs. I'll bet this is like $2 billion or more of leverage that just got wiped out. Bitcoin on the minute chart is staying down here. It's not moving. Bitcoin is flatlining down here at 110. And Doge is up to 16.6. Totally different. Crazy. Wow. Yeah, the manipulation grace, right? Totally. Why is Coinbase saying Doge at 20 cents? Coinbase's exchange is whacked. Robinhood is tripping too. Yeah, these exchanges can't handle this volume. This is insane volume. No, my Robinhood says 1633. Oh, but it's not moving. Yeah, it is. It's delayed. Yeah, Robinhood's delayed here. Yeah, good luck trying to buy anything now. Yeah, Doge is recovering faster than anything else. It's up to 17 cents already. Look at this. Look at this run from the bottom on Doge now. It's up 78%. Doge is up 78% from the bottom. Yeah, you can't buy this. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Robinhood is rejecting orders. The volatility on this is insane. I normally don't do 1 minute charts, but these are wild. Look at the wicks. Failed 3 attempts to buy. Finally hit at 13. I know, 78% run on Doge just happened after a 50% drop. Still down 37% for the day. Oh, there's a red candle back on Doge now. Yeah, someone's going to dump Doge now to take out the new longs. Although who's leverage trading long right now with this going on? That's crazy. Even Litecoin took a hit. Litecoin was doing so well, up at 120, 128, 125, all the way down to $52. Look at Litecoin down to $52 from 128. Wow. Explain. Well, Trump tariff news on China, that was early. And then Trump came out and said 100% tariffs. That dumped the market. And the market makers and exchanges have taken over from there and are completely manipulating this. And I would show you the heat maps and how much leverage is being wiped out, but they are offline. They are gateway timeout error. I cannot access it. So Doge is back to 21 on some markets, not on Binance. It's still at 16. The exchanges are all messed up now. I'll bet all the arbitrage traders from Jane Street are like making a fortune off this, trying to move coins from exchange to exchange, buying on one, selling on another. Crazy. Totally sunny. Games. The trade apps are bugged. It's just Ahab. It's just tariffs. It's tariffs on China that he announced. He just had it with China. Look at ADA, 47 cents. It actually went down to 28. Look at that, 28-cent Cardano at the bottom. Wow. 28-cent Cardano. H-bar bottomed at 8 cents. SHIB bottomed at 0.006. Never thought that the 1 minute chart would come in handy. Wow. What did Pepe get down to? 3? It's at 6 right now on my chart.
We have a lot of big announcements. So they're all big announcements, actually.
Oh, Trump's on.
Wonderful to be in the Oval Office.
Oh, awesome.
I like it the best. You like it the best before conferences.
Thank you, Trump, for dumping the markets.
To announce another historic achievement in our quest to lower drug prices for all Americans. Prices have come way down. We've gotten prices way down for groceries, for oil, especially. Today we broke $60 a barrel. We think the oil is going to be under $2 a gallon very soon. That's about 70% lower than what it was just a year ago. So that's a big thing. And when the oil comes down, everything comes down. It's pretty beautiful to watch. AstraZeneca, the largest pharmaceutical manufacturer in the United Kingdom, is committing to offer Americans major discounts on their vast catalog of prescription drugs. One of the great companies, by the way, and a most favored nation's pricing clause. So most favored nation is you're going to pay whatever the lowest price anywhere in the world.
0.005 on Pengu.
And I had it going very well in my first term, but we were interrupted by a rigged election, so I was unable to carry it forward. We started it, but this was something one of the reasons.
Yeah, how does that happen? 22 cents on Coinbase,
where the world is not,
and it's 16 on Binance.
Just a tiny fraction of what we were paying. I want to thank CEO
Pups. Did you buy some SHIB?
Sorio, very highly respected, one of the most respected men in business and certainly in the industry, for joining us today, as well as Secretary Howard Lutnick, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy,
Sunshine.
CMS.
The exchanges are all messed up.
FDA Commissioner Marty McCary, and Virginia Governor, a man who's done an incredible job. And good luck with the upcoming election. I know you're working very hard. I watch you. You're right there. He's out there working. He wants to see that young woman win, and the Attorney General, who I endorsed, et cetera, Glenn Youngkin. Thank you very much, Glenn. Thank you for being here. For many years, Americans have paid the highest prices anywhere in the world for prescription drugs, by far, many times the amount that other countries are paying. Is ridiculous. Upon taking office, I signed an executive order to make sure that Americans pay no more for prescription medications than the lowest price or the same drug in other locations and developing.
So Trump is going to dump the whole market, and now he's going to come on and he's going to talk about prescription drug prices. What the hell?
A move that will save American taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars each year. And I tell the story, Glenn, that in my first term,
yeah, I'm just gonna leave that low. It's if Trump says something worth talking about, I'll bring it back up. Okay. Yeah, Doge is recovering well. Some of these are not recovering though. Well, ETH is coming back up. ETH is coming back up. Bitcoin's starting to move back up now. Look at VeChain, down to a penny. Yeah, we looked at Pengu. We just looked at it. Throw it up again. That was a huge drop on Pengu. All the way down to 0.058. And it's already back up 180%. That's 180% rise in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like in 10 minutes. Wow. I have never seen that. That's 180% run in 10 minutes from the bottom. Wow. I know, Peter, what's happening, right? Doge is holding up well over here. I mean, 16.5 cents. It's like we should be at 25, but yeah. I know. When are we going to see it go the other way? Right? A-Star, I agree. Yeah, we saw 9 cents here too. 9.8 or 9.6 was the bottom on Binance. Was 9.6 cents. Crazy. Manipulation. Yes, I do. Goose. Hi, Mom. Back to the basement. King Lunatic got 600,000 Doge at 13 cents. Was that real? I know, in October.
This is a tremendous victory for Virginia.
Well, it'll recover, Conjure. It'll come right back up. This was a flash crash so they could let somebody in. Interesting. Who was buying? BlackRock? BlackRock's already bought a bunch. Who else? JP Morgan, like one of those? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you, Josh, for reminding me. How is it even possible? I know, Peter, right?
So I'd now like to ask Secretary Kennedy to say a few words, followed by Dr. Ross.
Sally's dream, every time the market is meant to go up, January and October. Not October. Kriss, now let's see all-time highs. If we can have this same kind of God candle up, we'll take that, right? Yeah, I'm just going to look at the members' chats right now. Thank you, Josh, for reminding me of that. Oh, it's for Baron. Crashed. I know a lot of stuff did. And what's Mario doing? Agreed. All exchanges were different, Nick. I think there were some others that actually got lower than Binance on some coins. The exchanges, because this happened so fast, the exchanges couldn't link up fast enough with all the arbitrage going on. It happened so fast. Jason's back. Raiden, yeah, Trump. I know, Jason, you came back just for this. Wow. Dumptober. Well, that was it. I've never seen a flash crash that bad, that fast. So tomorrow morning, I'll put a video out and I'll sum up what happened because I need to see the data on the leverage. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 2 billion in longs and probably another billion in shorts easily. This was like a $3 billion plus event. I wouldn't be surprised if it was even more, but I can't. Yeah. They built a statue of Trump with Bitcoin. Yeah, it won't go to zero. What have we learned from this, Dupree's? Good question. We were all really bullish about October, right? Well, some of us weren't. Like Larry wasn't, right? The guy Larry, if he wasn't such a jerk, he could actually be here and say, I told you so, but he was too much of a jerk. Well, this just Kilmar, this just happened to happen during one of my normal live stream times, and there's not a lot of other analysts that are online at this time. So welcome everybody. KrissPax channel. We talk about crypto. I talk a lot about Dogecoin in particular, but I do talk about other crypto as well, but kind of use Dogecoin as the just a sign of what's going on with memes and other alts. We look at Bitcoin a lot. Bitcoin stabling at about 113.5 right now. And ETH is like 3,800. That's what we got right now. What have we learned though? Again, that's a great question. I think this is just how manipulated the crypto markets are. It's just total manipulation. Jason, you just got some at 17. Nice. I wish I had waited a little longer, right? I had the right idea, but too soon. It's because I titled the stream, The Dump. I know. Ugh. Thanks for the good vibes, Duchess. The crypto war of 2025. Yeah, to Jason, what did you do? Yeah, scary, but like I said, manipulation at its finest. In like a week, we'll be like, this will be a memory. Prices will be back up where they were. Just hold through. Hey, Monica. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, everybody smash the like button. Appreciate the support. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, please. Appreciate that as well on a day like today. Wow. Thanks, everybody, for being here, though. Appreciate it. If you become a member on days like today, I can actually read all your chats. I think I pressed the wrong button, MB. Can we get to 36 cent Doge? You know, we still could. We still have 21 more days in this crazy month. I ate a double quarter pounder with cheese and then the market dumped. Oh.
I want to thank the president for your vision and leadership. I want to thank Dr. Miles for his part, Marty McCary, in negotiating this deal. What's
up, everybody? Thank you for joining. Always have the dry powder ready. I borrowed from myself, but I bought too high. Yeah, that's right. It'll be in the green in maybe half an hour. We'll be back.
Thanks, Secretary.
What effect does this have on the 4-year cycle? Nothing. This is just a momentary time on the big 4-year scale. This is just a flash crash. Hey, Pex Cat. Yeah, I gotta move this. Can't have you knocking this over. Still have a little bit left in there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. Hey, Joe, how are you? I was sleeping. My phone blew up. Able to grab some at 14.4. Nice. Yep. Big Kriss numbers for today. Thanks, TB. Always have dry powder ready. I did. I put some on. I just bought too soon. It's a little too fast. Starcat? We had the dip. People who bought were lucky. Lucky timing. Maybe ready for something like that. That happened. Robinhood order for 5,000 market buy on Doge didn't go through. Yeah, Robinhood just can't keep up with volume like this. Pulling everything out of Robinhood. Yeah. You said you'll sell when I get over 500 concurrent viewers. Will China retaliate? Of course they will. Yeah, challenge. This was all Trump tariff thing. And now he's on and he's just talking about healthcare stuff. Not even interested in that. I think a lot of people learn not to trade leverage. Yep. That's what today was about, right? What did you learn today? I learned I am not trading with leverage. We learned to listen to my push notification. Yeah, that was insane to experience live. Little too greedy, Nick. Set it at 15. Peter bought a couple days ago. Yeah, a little too early for this. But hey, it's all about the coin count when it starts going back higher. Gotta prioritize the RL. Oh. I mean, does Trump even know what just happened? I don't think so. We learn nobody knows but the market makers. That's true. The bottom on Bitcoin, Raiden, on my chart, it bottomed at 109.6. 109.6. Now it's at about 114. Just hodl now. I know, Peter, right? What else can you do? You want to sell for a loss? We don't know if it's going to dip again. That might have been the dip of all dips. right? The dip of all dips. No, there's still a CME gap for Bitcoin down at 94 that never got filled. So you can't say that about CME gaps. They don't all fill. Hyper whale. Jason, goodbye leverage. Yeah. You're welcome. Joe gifted a membership in all of the craziness. I didn't see who got it. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up, Raiden. Who got the membership? Big Dog. Big Dog got the membership. We witnessed it live. I'm glad you all were here. Trump keeps yapping. Yeah. Didn't even realize there were that many people in here now. Welcome. Yes, Vince. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, the exchanges are having a tough time with the volume. Buys aren't going through. Yeah, are we going to dip back down later, Ryan? Not quite a party today, Josh. Different kind of, I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. Right, Jason, never, ever order a double quarter pounder with cheese again. Right now, I can only keep up with the members' chats, guys. Boycotting McDonald's, Jason. There you go. And sorry I'm behind. PaxCat totally dumped the market. He bought PopCat at the bottom, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, let's see the opposite. Let's see the big green candles. I mean, look, Doge has already doubled in price. From 9 to 18, it's doubled in price. Isn't that crazy? I mean, look at this. Dogecoin has doubled in price, up over 100% in like 30 minutes. Bitcoin dominant, 61%. I think it's coming back down now, right? Yep. Yeah. So again, we're looking at a 1 minute chart, but it did top out up at 62. Look at that. It went up to 62%. Now down to 60. Like and subscribe, everybody. No one could predict that Trump would bungle things again. Well, not this bad. Nobody predicted this. Not this fast, anyway. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, right? Everybody this morning was, all the charts were pointing up higher. Up higher. The FTX crash was pretty bad, DZ, but I don't remember. Well, not these numbers. Robinhood still won't let you buy Neo. Oh, Monica got 11 cents. Nice, Monica. MB can't buy. Yeah, Robinhood is, I don't know why some people can get it and some people can't. And now we're all the way back up to 18.9, 19 cents. Charlotte, rigged. The biggest flash crash since COVID. That could be, well, not for Bitcoin. This was alts. The alts really got killed, especially the memes. But they're coming right back up, though. I think it just took, I mean, there was huge, right? Selling of the memes, the low market cap alts, panic selling, but huge buying on the way back up. Huge buying. Bruce, you got some at 13? Nice. Oh, Charles, nice. Everything is rigged. Yeah, Raiden, I'll get to it in a little bit. I'm a little behind on the chat. Let me get caught up. Trump totally out of touch. Agreed. Yeah, if Doge is in 9th place, it'll be back to 8th in no time. It's coming right back up. But yeah, the memes got hurt really bad on the dip. Stock market was down today. On aftermarket, everything is down as well, a lot more. Big time down aftermarket. Kind of across the board. Everything down aftermarket, but not like huge crypto percentages. 1.5, 2.5 is what I see. You would think people would learn not to leverage trade. Vince, you would think that. Imagine we go green in the next 2 hours. That would be crazy, but it's a crazy day today. Yeah, Trump doesn't care, Duchess. Let the trade war begin. Yeah, and that will keep things from really recovering fully. This is amping up the trade war. I don't know what pissed Trump off so much to just say 100% tariff on China, but something. Hey, Bilbo, thank you for the super chat. Looked at my child, told her no Christmas. Added more Doge and ADA. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Got a new member, Sean. Thanks for joining. Jason should have gone to Wendy's instead. Charlotte's just going to go play slots now. Oh. You're at work hype. You never look, but then you saw the alert. Got some 14-cent Doge.
For celebrating this landmark moment. This landmark moment is not just a moment to announce a new way to buy less expensive life-saving medicine, but it is a step function.
I don't know if something's going on in Tennessee. Huge explosion.
And it is a step function change because historically there was
Hi, Maxim. Yeah, you missed.
That had so many people standing between the manufacturers and the patients that no one knew.
Can't have a good party without a good dip. There you go, hype, right? Ah, let's get caught up on the news again.
Where a consumer can come and find that particular medication that they need and go direct to the company and get the best possible price.
$9 billion in Bitcoin and crypto liquidations. So Bitcoin Archive got the numbers here. Look at that. 7.5 billion on the longs, 1.5 billion on the shorts. I said 1 billion short and what, 2 or 3 billion long. I was under by $4 billion. I underestimated. Look at that, $9 billion. That's a record. Wow. Atom wicked to zero. on the Binance chart. Atom wicked all the way down to 0. God. Well, that had to be a mistake. George says, thanks, Binance, for giving us such a great opportunity. Ash Crypto just says, holy shit. The Trump token? Whoa. I got to see that. The Trump token. It went down to $1.50. Wow.
It's an economic moment for us. Yes, $4.5 billion into the
The Trump token went down to $1.50, came all the way back up on a wick to $7.50 on Binance, and then all the way back down to $2. Wow, look at that. I mean, look at how much of a move this is. From the bottom to the top of that wick is 400%. That's a 400% gain in 1 minute to take out new shorts. And then they drop it all the way back down. Wow. That's crazy. And Ali is saying, buy Sui. You don't see what's going on. Don't care about RX. Yeah, another guy. Spectacular fail of a call. See, even Colin Talk Crypto said Bitcoin's likely to bounce. Nope. Nobody predicted this. Don't panic, hodl. Is everyone okay?
So we have at this moment, we just cracked $18 trillion in commitments and
Drifting down a bit.
as an example of the last
Whew. We are a part of history. I think so. Part of KrissPax history. Thanks everybody being here. We're trying to keep up on the news. We are going to have a Dogecoin giveaway. We're going to give away some Dogecoin in just a little bit. For those that haven't been here before, we have a very generous community that likes to share Doge. We give it away. Like to get some new winners. So stick around. We'll be giving away some Dogecoin in just a little bit. Yeah, we need a few more likes. Thank you, Sally's Dream, for reminding people to give out some likes on the stream and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I appreciate that. Jade drank 4 Modelos. Pax Cat told the market makers to sell when you held the mic up to him. He was purring. He was. Oh yeah, there's some leverage traders on this. Looks like they're gonna dip it some more to take care of some leverage. That wouldn't surprise me. Big gift, yes. The bid and ask prices are swinging at like 2 cents on Coinbase. I can imagine. God. Massive candles both ways, Duchess. Ben Cowan is a short-term lord. I'll call him that. All right, Ryan? Short-term lord. It's not going to stick. Questions?
First on this, could you have brought these pharmaceutical companies to the table?
Oh, not pharmaceutical. Do you want to hear that?
Talking about China might be 100%. I would never have been able to bring him. Now, I'm not sure that Pascal would like to say, but behind the scenes, he did say tariffs were a big reason he came here. And also the fact he loved Virginia. He liked this guy. He liked me. I think the November 5th election was a very important date. We had a good election, and that was important. But yeah, he's here. A lot of. I can speak for almost everybody that's here. Most of them are here because of tariffs. Because you have to understand, he has no tariffs. if you build in this country, there are no tariffs. So.
John, if I could,
I'll just
want
call
to
you
confirm,
Duchess,
have you canceled
Joanna.
your meeting with President Xi? And
No, I haven't canceled, but I don't know that we're going to have it. But I'm going to be there regardless, so I would assume we might have it. But they hit the world
Robinhood,
with
man.
something that really is not anything that people are going to do, and it's
Robinhood.
it was
Man,
shocking. I can tell you, Howard and I and
messed
Todd,
up.
we all Scott, we were all speaking about it before, and it
Room to
was
grow.
we said, where did that
Holy
come
moly.
from? It was just. That was out of the blue, right? Out of the blue, they came up with this whole import-export concept, and nobody
China tariff, agreed.
nobody knew anything about it. So.
if they roll back their export controls, the new announcement, would you roll back?
Look, we're going to have to see what happens. That's why I made it November 1st. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Mr. President, the last time, Mr. President,
Go ahead, please.
what else besides software could be on the table in terms of export
A
controls?
lot more. A lot more. I mean, you have.
We'll look at
Yes,
peak in a
you have a lot
bit
more.
rate.
We have airplanes. We have airplane parts. You remember that from last time. And we were just surprised at China. I have
Thank
a
you,
very
Sean.
good relationship with President Xi, and they did that. This is not something that I, instigated. This was just a response to something that they did. And they didn't really aim it at us. They aimed it at the whole world. The whole world is subject to it. So I thought it was very, very bad. But we have many things, including a big thing is airplane. They have a lot of Boeing planes, and they need parts and
Trump
lots
buying
of things like that,
products.
Steve.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to accept the Gaza deal, and what will be your message to the Knesset when you speak to them?
Not
Well,
okay.
he wanted it. It's been a long time. He's been
turbulence.
fighting a long time. He's been fighting hard. He wanted it. It's a great deal for Israel, but it's a great deal for everybody, for Arabs,
Yeah,
for
for it.
Muslims.
Well, we just lost that. Somebody dumped the stream on Trump. Right when it's about to talk about the Givey. Dumped the stream. How did Trump get dumped? Try this one.
Dancing in Qatar and Saudi Arabia and UAE and many, many countries. I saw Egypt, they were dancing. I'll be going to Israel. I'll be speaking at the Knesset, I think, early on. And then I'm also going to Egypt. They were terrific. But all of the countries were great. Indonesia was great. Jordan was great. They were all great. Everybody wants this deal to happen.
What happens in Gaza the day after the hostage release?
Day after what?
The day after the hostage release, what happens there?
Thank you, Quack.
Well, hopefully you
Can
can have
Doge
great
still hit
success
$1?
for,
Thanks for the super
I
chat.
call it everlasting success. I think
It's
you
going
will
to be
too.
hard.
I
As I've said,
think,
it's
I
going to be
think
hard
you're
for
going
it
to
to
have
hit $1.
tremendous success, and Gaza is going to
Getting
be
to
rebuilt.
73 cents is going to be
And you
really
have
hard.
some very wealthy countries, as you know, over there, and it would take a small fraction of their wealth to do that.
Purring was the Morse
But
code.
I think they want to do it. And we're also setting up, as you know, a
Oh,
board of
Jason,
peace.
those
It's called the board of
emotions.
peace. I don't know if that's the final name, but the word peace is definitely in
Be
there. They have
careful.
asked me if I chair it. We'll make sure things go well.
And
Ryan
how
Strong.
confident are you that the ceasefire will hold?
I think it'll hold.
Trying to
I
stabilize
think
at
it'll hold.
18
They're
cents
all
right
tired
now,
of
but
the fighting.
it's a lot
Don't
lower
forget,
than I wish it
you
was.
had October 7th, which was a horrible day, 1,200 people
Short
killed.
Lord. Yes, Ryan.
But Hamas has lost 58,000 people.
Glittery.
That's big
Head the
retribution.
feels.
That's big retribution. People understand that. So, no, I think they're all tired of fighting.
Lord.
And this really
Farquaad.
gives the whole Middle East, this is beyond Gaza. Gaza
Charlotte.
is very important, but this is
Right.
beyond Gaza. This is peace in the Middle East. And it is a beautiful thing. You know, it's a term that you and I have been hearing since we were very young, right?
Sweet is up
And now
300%.
we have a chance of really having that. And as
What a
you know,
crazy dip,
most of the
huh?
countries have passed all these resolutions. Every country is there. Iran came in. I was very happy to see that. I was very honored that Iran came in. They said they support it. Russia came in. President Putin, he supports it fully, very fully. So I was happy to see even countries that weren't necessarily involved in the process, they all support it. I don't know of anybody that doesn't. And I've never seen happier people than many of these places, not just Israel. Many of these places, they're all dancing in the streets. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, go ahead, please, in the back.
I know,
What
Clark.
guarantees did you give
Trump's
Hamas
just-
to
exactly,
statement
just
that
toning it
Israel
down.
will restart the bombing campaign once the hostages have been exchanged?
What did they do?
You think they'll come through with a second wave, Idris?
And that's what would happen. I mean, you have to speak tough. It's
Could be.
that's a tough world. That's a tough, as they say, neighborhood. And they're tough people. They're very tough people, and they're smart people. They're good negotiators. They're, you know,
China sent a letter.
things
That's
going.
what
They put that to
happened. We'll
good
look at
use.
that.
They're going to be very, very successful. But they knew the retribution would be tremendous, unsustainable. It would have been unsustainable.
Tomorrow
It
he'll say,
would have
"Never
been
mind."
complete obliteration, and they didn't want that. And nobody wants it at this point. They want to get on with rebuilding the entire Middle East. It's not only Gaza; it's going to be the entire Middle East. They're going to be able to live in peace. Now we have some little hot spots, but they're very small. You know the ones I'm talking about. They're very small. They'll be very easy to put out. Those fires are going to be put out very quickly. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm talking about the Middle East still. I'm going to the phases
Trump
that come
gonna
after
double
this
down on winning
first
the peace
phase.
prize.
Is there consensus on the additional points in your plan, or are the details still being fine-tuned?
I think there is consensus
Bad
on
on
most of it,
Robinhood.
and some of the details, like anything else, will be worked out, because you'll find out that when you're sitting in a beautiful room in Egypt, it's easy to work something out, but then sometimes it doesn't work from a practical standpoint. So certain little things, but for the most part, there's consensus. Yes.
Do you intend to hash that out when you're in Egypt?
I might, yeah. I mean, I'll be there because I'll be going to. I think I'll go to Cairo. I think that's where we're going, as opposed to the place of the signing. And we have a lot of leaders from all over the world coming too. They've been invited. And then I'm coming back. I believe it's
I
Tuesday
did
night
buy
for
more Dogecoin.
Charlie
so-
Kirk, a friend of mine, a friend of all of ours, a friend of
I
a
did
lot of
buy
the
more.
people right here. And we're giving
Little
him
bit
the
too soon.
Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest honor you get outside of the Congressional Medal of Honor. One's military, one's
It's all about coin count, though, right?
civilian.
Coin count.
But it's the greatest honor. And Eric, his beautiful wife, is going to be here, and a lot of people are going to be here. So, it's not easy for me to get back. It's a very quick trip, but I'll be making 2 major stops, and then I'll be on the plane trying to get back in time for.
I don't think
Charlie.
Robinhood's
They're going
playing.
to
I
have a
think
great
that their
celebration at the White
system just
House
can't
and the
keep up with the
East Wing of
volume.
the White House.
Russell Vogt said the reductions in force have
Bruce, yours
begun
came through
related to this
on
shutdown.
Robinhood.
How many layoffs have you authorized for this first round, and from which agencies?
And it'll be Democrat oriented, because we figure, they started this thing, so they should be Democrat oriented. It'll be a lot, and we'll announce the numbers over the next couple of days, but it'll be a lot of people, all because of the Democrats. I mean, they want to give $1.5 trillion to people that came into the country illegally. More important than that, because we all
Charting
have
is
a big heart.
TradingView.
We want people to be taken
TradingView.com.
care of. But, we have zero
Still can't
people
buy
coming in. You
MB?
know that, Glenn, right? That's a pretty impressive number, even for a successful governor. But we've had for
Sorry,
the last
Ali.
4 months, zero people coming in illegally.
Sorry to
They're
hear
coming in, but they're coming in legally. They're coming in through a process
Message
that's
for
really
everybody else.
a really good process right now, because we want people to come in, but they have to come in legally. So what we're doing is,
Don't use
as
leverage.
these different groups come due, we're going to make a determination. Do we want them a lot? And I must tell you, a lot of them happen
Still
to
holding
be
100,000.
Democrat oriented. These are
Chris, you
people
picked
that
some
the
up at
Democrats
14.
wanted, that in many cases were not appropriate. We fought them at the time, and it was ultimately signed in. And some of these people, these are largely
Friday,
people
too.
that the Democrats
Yeah.
want.
Gonna be
Many
a
of them
long
will be
weekend.
fired. Yes, please, behind.
The Nobel Peace Prize was announced this morning. Your thoughts?
Which one?
The Nobel Peace Prize. Your thoughts?
Look, I including a very big one, and I'm not sure, when you say big, it's certainly, I think, to the mind of most, the most important deal ever made in terms of peace. But the one we just signed, it's been signed, sealed, and it's going to start taking
Ramona's
place now. It's
still
already
trading.
started.
He got
Monday's going to
wrecked
be a very big day
again.
when the hostages come back. But I made 8
Sneak peek of the
deals, transactions of wars. One was 31 years going on. 10 million people were killed. One was 34 years. One was 36,
Jason, what'll
37.
happen?
One was 10. One
call
was
be
just
fogged
starting.
up, and
2
then
were
all of a
just
sudden
starting,
you have
actually,
more
but
than
they
you
were
wish
well on their way.
at a higher price.
In the case of India and Pakistan, 7 planes were shot down. It was a bad one.
And I did it largely through
Clean
trade.
core
I did
zone
that
is
one.
still $2.
Numerous of them.
After
talk
market,
tariffs.
it
I said,
didn't
look,
dump.
if you're going to do that, we're going to put
This was
very big
just
tariffs
crypto.
on your country. And
Complete
they were
manipulation.
both great. They
Crypto.
stopped fighting, and there were two nuclear powers. So they're all big. They're every one of them big. You take a look at the Congo. You take a look at the Congo and Rwanda. 10 million people killed over
We're going to do a Dogecoin giveaway as soon as Trump is done, okay?
We did a total of 8.
Giveaway,
Today's
Dogecoin.
was at 7, which I did say,
Yes.
but the other one was signed up, sealed. As you know, the
4-year cycle
Israel
doesn't.
signed it just
I mean,
now.
if there's
They
a
signed
quick
it and
flash
they
crash
approved
like
it today
this and it comes
at
back up,
Parliament.
nothing
And
changes.
it's a great honor to be involved with so many. So the person who actually got the Nobel Prize called me
Robinhood
and
still
said
down for
that
you, Bruce.
I'm accepting this in
Some
honor of
people's
you
orders
because
are
you
going
really
through.
deserved it. That a very nice thing to do.
None for Mama.
I didn't say then give
Yeah,
it to
Robin
me though. I think she might have. She was very nice, and
Yeah,
I've
I
been
get it, Ryan.
I've been helping her along the way. They need a lot of help in Venezuela. It's a basic disaster. So, and you could also say it was given out for 24, and I was running for office in 24. All of the transactions that we did in terms of closing, but
William Zhao.
there are those that say we did so much
250,000 Doge
that
at
they should have done it, but I
14.4.
don't take. I'm happy
Nice
because I
pickup.
saved millions of lives, many millions of lives. And speaking of somebody that saves lives, don't ever play golf with him because Keegan Bradley just walked in,
Sounds like
one
he's
of the
done.
greatest golfers in the world, the captain of the Ryder Cup. And man, I'll tell you, you did a good job. You almost came back. I turned on. I said,
We'll
I
look at
said
that
it
too.
turned
We'll look
off.
at
It wasn't
CoinGlass and the
looking good. And then
liquidations.
a little while later, I
That's
turned
gonna be
on. I said, "You
interesting to
guys
see.
might make that would have been the miracle. What a great job! He's respected by those golfers like nobody." And I just want to
Yeah, we will.
compliment you, Keegan. That was an incredible job. Right here, we have a lot of unfriendly fake news media, and he's
Sweet
not used
chart,
to that.
yeah.
He's used to getting only good publicity. I think, Howard. These are all golfers, but
Golfing.
you're some golfer. I'll tell you that, and some leader. Thank you.
We have this going on in the market, and he's talking about golfing.
Yeah, please.
On immigration, ICE are making arrests, targeted arrests at courthouses in New York City and around the country. To
Criminals, they're arresting criminals. That's right. Yeah, go ahead. I'm happy
Risk
about it. I want them
management.
to
Are
arrest
you
criminals.
kidding me,
And, if you
Sebastian?
take a look at D.C. A year ago, D.C. was our great capital was a very unsafe
Risk
place. You know that.
management.
Some of you were mugged, and talk openly about it. Some of the
What
media
a
was
joke.
mugged. But right now, D.C. is one of the safest
How does the
places in the
system
whole
work?
country. The restaurants are booming. They're opening up new restaurants. The restaurants were all closing. Now you can't get into a restaurant. They're opening up new restaurants. It took 12 days for us. We sent in not politically correct military. We sent them in based on merit. We won the case in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's enough of Trump. I agree. That's crazy, though. Sorry, I was trying to do both, look at the chats and have Trump on, but for Robinhood to say, for them to say that they're trying to protect the traders, risk management, whatever, that's crazy. It's like, if you want to buy on a dip, you buy on a dip. Come on. Now over 10 billion liquidated there. Yeah.
A lot of people being killed, and they say in 12 days they can't even believe how much better it is. And it'll take.
There we go.
We're heading to Chicago because we want to save Chicago. They had over 4,000 people killed in Chicago over
9.5 billion over 24 hours. Not quite 10. 9.5 billion.
They had 4,000 people murdered over a very short period of time.
That's crazy. Never seen numbers like this.
You hear so much about different. I won't, embarrass anybody, like by saying Mexico City or by saying anywhere in Afghanistan. There's no place like that. And then I have to listen to the mayor.
There's some shorters making a lot of money
Maybe less.
up here.
He's an incompetent man, and the governor's an incompetent guy. He's a guy that was thrown out of his family.
How far do we have to go back to see all of this lower leverage? I'm just looking at the Bitcoin chart right now.
Trying to say that it's okay, we have crime under control. Listen, 4,000 people over a
Jeez, look at that.
period of time.
Get that wick down.
Over, I believe it's like 7,000 people were shot that didn't die. Like 4,000 people died. And then you get Tucker talks about
That is crazy.
or Portland, Oregon. I mean, every time I look at that place, the place is burning down. There's fires all over the place. When a store owner,
Just want to look at Doge.
but when a store owner rebuilds a store, they build it out of plywood and they don't put up storefronts anymore. They just put wood up because they know it's going to be ripped.
Look at all the shorts up here on Doge that are still open. Boy, I wonder if they couldn't close it when Doge was at 9 cents and they couldn't close their shorts and book the profit. That'd be something, huh? Time to buy, yes. Well, it was. I don't know what it's doing now.
3 months ago. I'll tell you, DC now is one of the hottest places, just like this country. We were a dead country. You've heard me say it 100 times. We're a dead country. King of Saudi Arabia said it. Others said it. The Emir of Qatar said it.
I'm just keep zooming out on the liquidation map to see where all the long leverage was. Yeah, it was even lower for longer. Wiped all the way down to 9.5 cents and back up. What a crazy wick, huh? That's crazy. So we were on the 1 minute chart here watching this Doge, and now it's just flattening out here at right above 18 cents. Somebody asked for SWE. Take a look at that. SWE all the way down to $1.99. Somebody said 70 cents. Not on Coinbase. $1.99. XRP. $1.26. Who knew? XRP went to $1.26. All right, that's it for Trump. He's done. Wow. So yeah, XRP went all the way down to $1.26. And since then, it is now up 82% from the bottom, back up 82%. Of course, Doge from the bottom is up 90%. 90%. Wow. There's the 5 minute chart. It's just wow. That is huge. That is huge. All right, gang. Hey, you know what? For those who haven't been here before, oh, you missed it, Davey. Sorry. You're traveling. They won't let us get those gains. Hey, you know, we're just lowly retail, right? They'll do everything they can. They'll bend their backs for the banks, right? The big funds, like all those guys. But for us, we're just lowly plebes. They don't care about us. Robinhood, risk management. It's just like, I wanted to buy Doge at 10 cents. Thank you. Nope. Whoa. All right. Well, after that, for those that are still here, we're going to give away some Doge on the dump day. Thank you, Raiden. We're going to give away some Doge. So for those that haven't been here before, we have given away Doge about 80 times. We have a very generous community here. Kriss has also given away, myself, a lot of Doge. So yeah. So let's give some Dogecoin away. We use this thing called the giveaway tool. we'll have Dogecoin on in the background here. Just we see what the price is in the background. So this is the StreamYard giveaway tool. It's random, totally random on who gets Doge. We are going to do, let's do 4 giveaways of 25 Dogecoin each. So we're going to have 4 winners, all right? 4 winners, 25 Dogecoin each is what we're going to do today, all right? And you finally got your Doge on Robinhood? Good. Glad to hear it's finally coming out, but it's like 18 cents now. So for those who have not been here for one of these giveaways before, in order to enter, all you have to do is type the word Dogecoin in the chat. As you see other people doing, Dogecoin. That is how you enter the giveaway. If you're here in the chat, that's great. Appreciate you being here. But if you actually want to win some Dogecoin, type the word Dogecoin in the chat and you will be entered in the giveaway. All right. We're going to do 4 giveaways of Dogecoin, 25 Dogecoin each. So if you'd like to get some Dogecoin, type the word Dogecoin in the chat. Now, in order to actually receive the Dogecoin, you have to send me an email, and I will put my email address up on the screen at the end of the giveaway. You have to send me an email, and in your email, you have to give me your YouTube handle and your Dogecoin wallet address. If you don't have a Dogecoin wallet already, it's easy to set one up. And if you're one of the winners and you don't have any crypto wallets, or you don't have access, you think, to a Dogecoin wallet, I'll show you how to create one in 2 minutes so that you can actually receive Dogecoin. Now, the Dogecoin I give away has to be to a wallet that begins with the letter D. So it's on the Dogecoin blockchain, not any one of those OX wallets or anything like that, because we give away the real Dogecoin, not the wrapped stuff. This isn't wrapped Doge, it's the real Doge. And so we will do 4 spins. Now, if your name comes up as a winner, you can decide to take the Dogecoin, and you have to then type in the chat, woo, yay, I won, so that I know that you got to be here to win. Just because you type the word Dogecoin in the chat, if you leave, you got to stay. So for 4 spins, you could decide maybe you want to pass it on. And if you pass it on, we'll just respin. Or if you don't reply because you're away from your keyboard, you're AFK, or you leave the chat, then we will pass it on for you. All right. So that's how we do it here on the KrissPax channel. We got a lot of people here, a lot of entries. Thank you very much. You only have to type the word Dogecoin in once. The giveaway tool recognizes only 1 entry per person. If you've typed Dogecoin in 10 times in the chat, you still only get 1 entry. All right. You don't get multiple entries. But appreciate the enthusiasm of people typing in many times. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I am ready with my my list here because I always write down all the giveaways for my records, just so I'm ready in case, like the IRS is going to audit me or something. Oh, what are all these Dogecoin things, right? And I'll be like, let me show you. Because I keep track of all this stuff. I keep track of all this stuff. Yeah, that's going to work, Jay. Dogecoin. That's going to work. All right, for the Dogecoin giveaway, are you guys ready? We're going to do 4 spins, 25 Doge each. And I will just put that in here, 4 spins, 25 Doge each, just so I have a record. All right, Drawing number 1. Let's go. Here we go. Moth. Winner number 1 is Moth. Moth, are you here in the chat? You have to say, yay, or something like that, so that I know that you won. Accepted. All right. We have a winner. Our first winner is Moth. Congratulations. I will put my email address up in just a few minutes. So congrats, Moth. Now you don't have to retype Dogecoin in for the next 3 drawings. Once you're already entered, you're in. So we will go with drawing number 2. Let's do it. Here we go. And the winner is Smiling Brain Rot. Smiling Brain Rot. Okay, congratulations. Brain Rot. Love it. I love it. Yeah, so rigged, isn't it, Maxim? So rigged. Sunshine was really close. Yep. Sunshine was right there. Almost again, I know. Yes, I'll take it. All right, we got 2 down. Awesome. All right, for those who just coming in, I know, Charlotte, right? For those just coming in, type the word Dogecoin in the chat and you will be eligible to win the giveaway. I got 2 more spins, 25 Dogecoin each. All right, let's go. Draw. And we'll see who wins the 3rd set. Dogecoin currency. Dogecoin currency. Winning Dogecoin. Can you imagine that? Dogecoin currency. What? Love the name. Love the name. I know Weather Girl was close on that one. Yeah. They tease you, don't they, like that? They tease you. Where like they have your name there and you're like, oh, wow, no way. Way. Yes. You're going to get some Dogecoin too. All right. There's 3 draws. We have 1 last draw. Here we go. It's teasing you, right, Monica? It's teasing you. DB wants to just win the last one. All right. 4th draw. Here we go. And the winner is Top and Best. Top and Best. Congratulations, Top. I know we've got that. This is probably one of the highest number of entries, 212 entries. I think this is probably the most I've ever had. I'm going to write that down just so I have a copy of that. Top and Best. Yay. Thank you. 200 entries. All right. Thank you, everybody. We have 4 winners. And for those who won, you need to send me an email. And the email address is KrissCrypto at. You send me a screenshot of the 70-cent SWI. Okay. It wasn't on Coinbase, which is the chart I have. So it's probably, let me know what exchange that was on, Carlo. So for those who won, please send me an email to KrissCrypto@gmail.com. That's KrissKrypto, KrissCrypto@gmail.com. Include your YouTube handle, because it's not always the same as your email address, so I know who you are, and your Dogecoin wallet address. And then later tonight, I'll be sending you some Doge. Okay? Congratulations to all. Awesome. Awesome. That was fun. Giving away Doge. Does it feel good? And thank you, Sir Raiden. Appreciate it very much. Thank you to all. Doge under 20 cents. It's kind of like a Black Friday, isn't it? It's like a Black Friday. God, that leverage, though, something, huh? Weather Girl. Yep. Thank you, Sir Raiden. Of course. Turbo. Glad you're here. Glad to have you here. Lots of new viewers today because, again, if this dump had happened this morning, then George and all those other YouTubers would have gotten it, right? We even had Tom Crown come on because he wasn't streaming. And Tom saw me and was like, came in, right, to check out what's going on. That was awesome. Yeah, over 700. Is that the most I've ever had? I don't remember during the inauguration what the peak was of concurrent viewers. I don't remember because that was a big event too. Yeah, I don't remember. Thank you, Miguel. Appreciate it. One of the most exciting for the wrong reasons, but it'll get back up there. It'll get back up there. Yep, coins and tokens flipping up and down. Ooh. What did Zora do? So Zora had 2 days in a row where it was up 30%. And like for today, like 30%, those are rookie numbers, right? After today, right? Zora's down. So here's Zora zoomed out a bit, right? We had this big run up where it went all the way from, and this was just on Thursday morning. So yesterday morning, right? Zora was at 5 cents. It went all the way up to 12 cents, 130%. 130% in a little over a day. Then, wow, all the way back down to 5.5 cents, 53% dump. Look what it did. Wow. It came all the way up 90% and then dumped back 25%. Wow, Turbo. That's crazy. Those are huge numbers. Up and down. People just getting wrecked right away. Jeez. Dogecoin's just churning back up. Now almost 19 cents. What do you think about that, Pax Cat, huh? What do you think about that? I know, wasn't this stream crazy and terrifying at the same time? Reagan is driving. We thank you, though. Keep your eyes on the wheel or on the road, right? Keep your eyes on the wheel. Congrats to all the winners. Doing good every day. Appreciate it, Reagan. What do you think, Pax Cat, huh? What do you think, buddy? What'll happen when Asia wakes up? Maybe they'll just be buying. They missed out on the flash crash, but maybe they just start buying. Maybe they're waking up now and they're buying, right? And it's going back up. Doing only good every day. I still believe in Q4. I do. But this whole tariff thing, this is going to go on and up and down and on and off and all this crap again. I thought that was all behind us. Robinhood is still rejecting orders. The smelly one, fart coin. Oh, I bet it's not pretty. I'll bet it was the big dumper, right? The big dumper. Wow, look at that wick. 18 cents. Wasn't fart coin just over $1? 18 cents. Now it's at 36 cents. I mean, it was everything. Ugh. Some rich guys got to buy in cheap, exactly. And no one else. Robinhood, they're being worse than dumb. Risk management, no. Looking out for the big guys. Will, you got your orders filled? It's going to take time. You think so, Con? We're up over 19 cents now. It's moving back up. Still not letting you buy, John? Jason got a few more thousand. I got 8,888 more Doge. Borrowed from myself. Bought a little too quickly, but done for the day. You need some drinks. Trump might still just spend the rest of his term occasionally crashing the U.S. markets. Yeah. Yeah. He's not good, especially for crypto. Not good. Always have dry powder available. A perfect day. Perfect day. The Asian market officially starts in just a little over an hour. Little over an hour. Adam says, if I wasn't working and saw this happening in real time, I'm thinking I would have had to make some purchases. Wait, what an opportunity. People are going to be moving out of Robinhood now, big time. Not a good day. Tobin got to get some at 17 cents and then no more. And be finally filling your orders. The big wicks usually get retested. Well, clearly the exchanges couldn't happen the traffic. I mean, the volume was insane. This trading volume, absolutely insane. And it's still high. It's still really high. But more buyers than sellers right now. Can you track the 9-cent buys on the blockchain? Yes, you would be able to do that. It'll take a lot of work, though, to find that. But you could. Was it BlackRock manipulating? This was, I mean, it was a whole series of cascading things from Bitcoin a little bit, but ETH and all of the low market cap alts, particularly the memes, just got crunched. I think it was just the exchanges and the market makers across the board pouncing on the bad news. And once it started going down, then you had the fear selling, total flash crash. Right, now let's just go 200% up. We're already up over 100%. This is a 5-minute chart now that I'm looking at. The 1 minute wasn't good anymore. 5 minute, what we're watching now. Yeah, the so-called crypto president. Well, I haven't been calling him that since the tariff stuff back in March. You know, if it's crazy, but what if he's doing this on purpose, giving people like us a chance to buy some back from billionaires? Nah, I don't think so, Adam. Tariff talk. Another catalyst to boost the market when he inevitably pulls the tariffs off the table again on Halloween. MC did a swing trade on H-bar, 22 to 12. Nice. That SWE price was going to be hard to get, Ahmed. But again, no, Doge is up more. I mean, it depends on what prices you're looking at. It's different on each exchange, right? But you would not have been able to buy that SWE at 70 cents. It was just a fraction of a minute at that price. So, yeah, we'll catch Tron back up. Apothecary. We'll catch back up with Tron. Tron's at 30, Doge is at 29 now. We'll catch it and we'll pass it back up. I'm not worried about that. There's Doge right here, number 9, 29.3. There's Tron at 30.4. We'll pass it probably tonight. My guess is we'll pass it tonight. Not worried. See, the biggest losers of the day now are Mix, Story, Celestia, Fetch again, just keeps getting pounded. Mantle, Curve, Plasma, that XPL, down even more. ICP, Caspa, Pith, Bonk, poor Bonk. Arbitrum, Optimism, 00, IMX. I mean, these are the worst that got hit, are these. Yeah, people use Robinhood just because it's easy and they don't like keep a chip on their shoulder about what happened with GME and AMC and all those. But there are going to be some who will be pulling. Yep. There's going to be some who are going to pull off of Robinhood and not use them again. Bad day for Robinhood today. Bad day. Yeah, I don't remember on the FTX drop that happened, how much the alts went down. I don't think it was as bad as today. This was more like the COVID drop, March 2020. But I think that stayed down longer. This is coming back up much faster. OT thinks we're just going to go up today a lot. Back up. Now you know how CZ got rich. You know he made money today. The news was the trigger. I agree. Stop losses, cascading. Agreed, John. Yep, a lot of triggered stop losses. I know, Erlon, you don't have the special emojis. Robinhood learned nothing from the SNL pump and crash. Still can't handle the traffic. I like that. What goes down must come up. I still think we're in an overall bull cycle still, despite the pullback. It'll come back. My Doge is in profit again. Yeah, Bilbo, it's a nice thought, but the leverage trading is just going to continue. It's not going to stop. Pure manipulation, exactly. Zone stock, 203. Yeah, it stayed up right around $1.98 to 203. It stayed in that range. RH is garbage. Yeah, Coinbase. Definitely Coinbase. What? You're stepping on my... I can't help you right now, Kat. I'm busy. Oh, I know. Bonk was the only order to go through on Robinhood. Million Bonk. Chaos Boy leaving Robinhood. Yeah, SR. People had orders that wouldn't go through when Dogecoin was dipping down. Couldn't even get market orders to go through. Thinking about selling your Robinhood stock? Hey, you made a lot of profit. That stock was way up. So you gave the Robinhood app 1 star. Too bad you can't give it 0. Right? I know, 10-cent Doge. Can you imagine that, Marmello? No, you didn't have to. We saw it. When it got it to 99, I was like, man, crazy. Yeah, China retaliating, USA strikes back, like all that stuff. Big time. Chainlink. Let's see what Chainlink did. The Chainlink was up here at about $21, came all the way down to 7, now back to 16. So it's doubled back up. Not too different from Doge. Not too different. Almost the same pattern. Nobody got the 9-cent Doge DeFi more. That was like less than a minute. It was below 10 cents. You wouldn't have got your order filled. Maybe the last gift before the pump, the big flush out of all that leverage, and now they can actually let the crypto prices go up because they took out $9 billion in leverage. Absolutely. $9 billion in leverage wiped out. Hey, DB, thanks for the super chat. The October 20th joke isn't as funny. I know. We were laughing about it a couple hours ago, weren't we? Good times. They were good times, weren't they? Good times. Do a swing trade on Trump token for fun. I'm never touching that thing again. Was the drop fake? Unfortunately not. Nope, it was not a dream. And now it's all recorded right here on this live stream, which will become a video on my channel, and you can come back anytime and rewatch it. Right. If you're going to use Coinbase, definitely use Coinbase Advanced. Definitely. I do have an affiliate link to Coinbase. I have a link in the description below. If you join using my link and you put at least $100 on the platform, you get a free spin of the Bitcoin wheel. I heard they're still doing that. And you pick up like $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. That's kind of worth it. So yeah, check out my link. I have a link for advanced as well that just takes you right to the advanced page, even though it's still the same, but you can check that out below. Helps me out a little bit too. I have an affiliate with them, but thank you. Yes, you can transfer from Robinhood to Coinbase. Yes. Doesn't cost much. For Doge, I don't think XRP costs much to transfer either. Jamil, there was big time Robinhood not able to buy during this flash crash. Yep. Kraken did well. BTC coming back up a little bit, 114. Before the dump, it was at 117, so but it didn't dump as much. Not as like alts. I mean, if Bitcoin had dropped to like 60K, right? That would have been the equivalent. And it didn't. The lowest it got was 109.7. So this was not a Bitcoin thing. This was alts getting wiped. Totally wiped. Do I think it's manipulation? Totally. Completely. With a lot of fear piled on as the red candles were cascading down. And as someone else before said, stop losses triggering, like all of that. You get all of those automatic sales cascading, the price just drops fast. And that's what we saw. You had old limit orders that triggered. Oh, yeah. Could they retest the lows? They could, but I'm not expecting that again. Computers overloaded. No, I think that was that combination, right? That just dumped it all fast. So I don't see that happening again. Not right now, because all those stop losses got triggered. All of that leverage is gone. Are people trading with new leverage? Sure, probably. But I'm not anywhere near as much as what got wiped out. Your brother got 10,000 Doge at 9 cents and sent you half. Wasn't that nice of your brother? Blame Kriss, sick man, of course. Hashtag blame Kriss. Oh. I know, it has been a couple of years since Doge was below 10 cents. We saw it for like 1 minute. Yeah, so some whales probably got some of that 9-cent Doge. Yeah, only 9 billion. Only. That's a big number. $9.5 billion. Coordinated? I don't know. I mean, this morning I was thinking that, right? When we were watching this, the move up right before 9:30. $25.4. And then it started dumping back down, but not anything like that. I'll have a video tomorrow that I'm going to make. I'm not going to be live tomorrow afternoon. I'm not going to be able to do live. My next live will be Sunday evening. But yeah, this, I'll try and get some of the data on what happened. I'll have it in a video tomorrow, okay? See what I can find. I was here. I was too. That was crazy. Yeah, got to go up and get those shorts now, right, Jason? Let's get those shorts. All right, gang. Hey, this was quite a day, right? Good night, sunshine. Good night, Doge fam. Good evening, everybody, for a Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. On your way out, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button too. And then as this live stream becomes a video on my channel, if you've got any other thoughts you want to put in the comments, you can do that. Appreciate the support. I'll be live again on Sunday evening, probably around 5 o'clock or so. Will not be live on Saturday. But I'll put out a video, and I'm going to try and find the data, find more of the data on what happened, and kind of sum up what we think was behind a lot of this flash crash. I don't know what else to call it, but a flash crash as it was. So, all right, gang. I hope you all are well. Congratulations to those that were able to buy some Doge on that dip. And of course, for the winners of the giveaway as well. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.